today about pressure. Today we're going to start first by learning our new vocabulary word, pressure. Pressure is a noun. Let us first try and say the word pressure together. Everybody go after me. Pressure. Go.
Pressure.
Wonderful. So, how many syllables are in the word pressure? Does anybody know? We can tell how many syllables by putting our hand underneath here. Every time your hand goes down, that's one syllable, right? Here we go. Pressure. How many times did it go up? Who can tell me? Yes, go. 2 times. Wonderful, Nelly. Thank you. So, pressure has 2 syllables. It is also a noun. That is the part of the sentence it is, right? So the noun is that subject, the thing that is there in the sentence. The weight or force that is produced when something presses or pushes against something else. That is the definition. So for example, I can be putting pressure on the board. That is something I can be putting pressure on. Can somebody else put pressure on something? Who can show me another thing that you can put pressure on? Niva. You can put it on the door. Can you go and put pressure on the door? Show me. Wonderful. Everybody clap for her.
Red.
We are going to learn how to infer. So, good scientists infer. And we are all going to try and be scientists in our class, right? We are all scientists together because this is a science class. And so, in order for us to be a good scientist, we need to learn how to infer. So, let's read the definition together. 1, 2, 3, go.
Using evidence presented in the experiment or one's prior knowledge to make a decision or opinion about what and why something happened in an experiment.
Wonderful, good reading. So, we have one word there that was a little bit difficult. Prior. Does anyone know what prior means? No. Prior means something from before. Before. So our knowledge from before. So before today, you may have learned some things, right? And so that can help you to be able to infer. Today, our experiment is going to be following these particular instructions. So I'm going to just read it for you. First, we're going to take a full glass of water. Then we're going to take a heavy piece of paper. Here, just pass these ones around so you can at least see what the paper is like. And we're going to take this thick piece of paper, and after we fill this glass of water, we're going to place the paper on top to cover it completely. Not cover it partially like that, we're going to cover it completely. And afterwards, I'm going to turn it over. What do you think is going to happen to that? I'm not going to be keeping my hand there. What do you think is going to happen? We're going to practice infer. And in order for us to infer, we can try and practice using these statements here. I think something will happen because I know something. For example, I think that when I turn over the paper and the glass, with the glass is full of water, I think that the paper is going to fall down because I know that there is gravity, and the gravity is going to push the paper down to the ground. Based on what you know from before or what you are going to see in the experiment, what do you infer is going to happen?
I think that when we are going to turn back the cup, the water fall after we have finished to absorb under the paper, because I've already tried before.
So I'm going to take the water, I'm going to fill it up completely, right to the top. We don't have any cracks any place, right? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go! What? Oh! What has happened here? Did any of our inferences come out to be correct? Did any of us have the correct inference? So I think we have some new things that we need to learn in order for us to understand. Is there anything pushing it down? What would we expect to be pushing it down, Sonia? The water should be pushing it down, right? But there's another pressure again that is being exerted on the paper. There's something that is pushing it up. And that is atmospheric pressure. Everyone, let's repeat after that, after me. Atmospheric pressure. Go.
Atmospheric pressure.
So atmospheric pressure is that pressure that is in the air all around us. This little bit of air right there is making there to be less pressure inside of the cup. And since there's less pressure inside the cup, the pressure outside is pushing on it more. Now that we have done our experiment and we understand the sentence frame, because I saw this and I know this, I think this, I would like for you all now to pair up, find a partner, and I would like for you to make up your own sentence using this sentence frame. Share your sentence.
Because I saw that the water didn't drop out, and I know that there is atmospheric pressure around us, and I think the atmospheric pressure in the cup was smaller, and the atmospheric pressure around us is more strong.
Wonderful, great. Everybody, let's clap for her.